From the station with the most local news in our West Michigan, Fox 17 News at 10 starts right now.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Josh Berry.
I'm Janice Allen. First tonight at 10, a health center at Grant Middle School may potentially stay open after the district's Board of Education voted on a resolution at a meeting there tonight.
There's been controversy surrounding this. Fox 17's Marisa Oberly attended the discussion tonight and joins us live. Marisa.
Yeah, Janice and Josh, that resolution allows the district superintendent and attorney to consider negotiations with the operator of that clinic or any other healthcare provider. It's a decision that brought some mixed reaction here tonight. All 6 school board members approved the resolution. Last month, 4 of them unexpectedly voted to close the clinic run by Family Health Care, which first opened in 2010. They did not explain why at the time, but many families speculate it's due to a mural inside the center that features LGBTQ+ imagery, as well as other misinformation about services the clinic gives to students. The move led to backlash. Ken Thune, the board's vice president, said the resolution does not guarantee the clinic will stay open, but starts the conversation about the possibility. Everyone who spoke at tonight's meeting said they do not want the children in the community to lose access to the free health care provided and want Family Health Care to stay because of the relationships already established by their nurses and doctors.
Everybody is ignorant to something. I am ignorant as to how 4 privileged adults can make a decision that will affect so many underprivileged children. I can see that because you're ignorant, you want to understand the need for the health center in our schools. But now that you are hearing or writing down the pleas of our community, ignorance can no longer be an excuse.
Not only does taking away our health center ruin the opportunity to care for our kids, but it also could possibly ruin the future of Grant. How do you expect children to succeed and grow up to do great things when they don't even have access to health care?
And a spokesperson for Family Health Care sent us a statement about the resolution. It reads in part, quote, "We welcome the opportunity to speak with the school about any concerns they may have about the health center and how we can reach a common ground to continue providing these essential services. We wish we could have been at the table prior to the board's decision to close." Now, at tonight's meeting, the board also accepted the resignation of its now former president, Neil Gears. He did not attend the meeting back in June when the board decided to close the health center. As a result, 2 ad hoc committees have since been formed to essentially fill his position, and the school board at tonight's meeting said more than 60 people have applied for that position in the few weeks it has become open. And we, of course, will keep you updated both on air and online with any new developments related to that or the health clinic. But for now, reporting live in Grant, Marisa Oberly, Fox 17 News.